Hey, I'm gonna show you guys how to replicate your stock Civic headlights into the real Civic Type R headlights. Just to replicate it the proper way. First you need to open up your headlights. I have a tutorial for that. And then when you take this out, make sure you have the stock headlights with the chrome. Okay, it will not work if your headlights are not chrome. So make sure it's the original chrome. So take this off, and then remove both the orange reflectors. There's one right here and there's one right here underneath, like that. Take it both off. It's supposed to be on this one, so take it off of that. Real Type Rs don't have the reflectors. And then you're gonna have to. There's 3 bolt screws that hold on this huge reflector. There's 2 right here. There's one behind here. You can't see it. You turn it around. There's one right here, second one right here, and a third one right there. So you really need. You can use your manual tools, but power tools would do the trick. So what you need to do first. The reason why you have to take this out is because there's a bulb shield right here. In the JDM and European cars, they don't have a bulb shield on their Civic EKs. So there's a screw behind this huge reflector housing, and it comes off with a screw. But you have to take this off first because you can't access the screw from here. If you're too lazy to do this, then you can get like a tool to cut the bulb shield. There's a leg for the bulb shield, just cut it off right there. But the most proper way I'm showing you right now. You need to unscrew it, but not all the way because it has to. All 3 bolts have to unscrew evenly out, so it doesn't break anything. So you want to take this. This one, so you're adjusting your headlights. Okay, you put it in here, and you rotate it. Make sure it's coming out. Yeah, this one's coming out. You take this out. There's a bolt, there's a screw right there. You unscrew it, and then the bulb shield will come off. There you go. Remove this, and then you can keep this out so you can drill holes into your the mirror housing, because the Civic Type Rs and the European and JDM cars have a city light. Okay, it's like daytime driving lights for Americans, but city light is kind of different. So we have to drill holes in here. All right. Remember, you're gonna need. This just came in the mail for me. It just arrived, so it's the harness and the bulb for the W5W or 194, 160. There's a lot of bulb type names, but it's basically this bulb right here. This one. It's used in your bigger speedometer cluster, the lights, and the ceiling light, the dome light. It's used in a lot of stuff in your cars, so it goes by a lot of different names, but it's the same bulb. So that's what you need, the harness and the bulb. Okay, the cool thing about this is that the American plastic housing, it has a spot for the city lights right here. You see it? It has a spot for it right here. But in America, it's blocked off. You can see it's blocked off. There's no hole for it. But you can see like the groove and the design is there. So that's what Honda did. But it's blocked off for the United States. So we're gonna open up the hole for it. So you want to drill it straight. There's a little center right there, the hole. You want to drill it right in the center. You can see like the indent from behind. Start off with the small drill bit. You always want to start small. Straight. I got perfect dead on the middle. Okay. Once you got the hole right there, move on to a bigger drill. The drill bit. Make sure it doesn't exceed the size of your bulb, so you can check it. You can always check it. So you just go up in the size of the drill bit. You can see the hole now. There's a hole inside there. Now you just keep increasing it until the bulb will just fit through. Right now the bulb does not fit across the hole. You need to keep moving up the drill bit. Okay, once you have a hole that is big enough, that's almost about to go through. Mine isn't just the bulb, I had the harness too, so it's a lot bigger than a bulb. So the harness housing has to go fit through the hole. It's almost there, but if you're very close, you want to use a rotary tool. I have my Dremel, and I have a shaving tool at the end. you want to use this and make the hole just big enough for it to go through. You can see this one is just perfect. It fits through just perfectly. So make sure the hole is not too big. So you want it to be a perfect size, just like this one. And this is where my harness goes in the back. Perfect. This part is really important. Now you're gonna put back the, this is the mirror lens. You're gonna put it back. You can see 3 screws that go across it here. You're gonna put it back so it's seated flush with the plastic housing. This one goes completely flushed with the plastic housing. That's how you know when it's properly secured. This one, do not tighten it all the way. It's not supposed to be tightened all the way. So just make sure it's just straight like that with the plastic housing. And the third one, just eyeball it and just make sure it's straight. You can't really tell right now. So this is just to secure it back into its place. So you can drill the light for city lights. Okay, now you will see the mirror housing through this hole that you just made earlier. You're gonna drill as straight as possible in the dead center. Okay? Okay, so when you look through this hole, you want to make a mark on the mirror housing right in the middle of this hole, okay? So it's gonna be slanted a little bit because the mirror housing is curved. So you look in here, you want to make a marking, and then you're gonna drill with the smallest drill bit you have. Okay, so the hole is made. You have to be very careful with this because you only get one try. And you move on to a bigger drill bit until the light bulb can fit through the hole. Okay, I just used my Dremel tool to finish this up. You want to expose just enough of the bulb, okay? Don't go too large, it'll look pretty ugly. So just enough, like your hole to be just around the hole, the bulb. So look at this housing straight. Just look at it really straight like this, and just make sure it's around the bulb, okay? Just use the Dremel tool to make the hole precise, and then it should be it. It should look just like that. I don't know if you can see it, but that's what it looks like. I'll try to take pictures and make it better resolution. But yeah, and this should be it. This should be it. You can see it in the crevice right there. The bulb is right there. Once you're done making the hole and everything, you're gonna clean the mirror lens, and that should be it for the city lights. I recommend you taking out the mirror lens again and clean everything, even this part, because it's dust. And when you drive it, I don't want the dust to fall back onto the mirror lens. So I would recommend you cleaning everything. Alright, after you put everything back, when it's clean, you're going to put your entire headlight assembly back together. I have tutorials for that, so just check out my other videos on how to take out your headlights and put it back together. Okay, I'm going to show you the wiring for the Civic Type R. Okay. Basically, there's 3 wires in your signal bulb. This is a dual filament, which is used in America. You're gonna have 3 wires: red, black, and green. The green one is the power for the positive for your signal. Black is your ground, and the red one is your positive for your corner lights. In Europe and in Japan, there is no such thing as corner lights for your EKs. There's no such thing. So you're gonna have to snip that red wire. You snip the red wire right here, and then this red wire runs into your city lights, okay? The positive goes into the red, and the black one goes into a ground. You can tap it in there if you want, but it's pretty messy, so just tap it to any ground on the car's chassis. And then this should work. This will turn on when you put your signal stock to the first notch, and the city lights should turn on. Okay, that's how it's supposed to be done. That's the real JDM way. If your signal lights before were clear, the bulb, then you need to buy new ones. You need to buy the one with the amber cover, like this one, because we have removed the amber reflectors off of your headlights. So you need the orange one, so when you signal, it comes orange, not white. This is what your city lights will look like at night. It's barely visible. That's how it is.